Hello, my loves. How are you? It's Luna, and I'm here today to do a reading for the air signs with my numerology deck. So, if you have air placements in your birth chart, which are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, we'll be doing a reading for you on this video. So, thank you for being here. I really appreciate the love that y'all share me. I will be putting timestamps down in the description and or the comments. So if you're interested in just jumping straight ahead to the reading that you're wanting to listen to, you will be able to do that. Or you can listen to all of the video and know that we are all connected energetically. We all have several different signs in our birth chart. And if you don't know what your birth chart looks like and you'd like to know, let me know because I'd love to help you find out what that is. It was about 2 or 3 years ago that I found my birth chart, and it was very interesting because I always known that I'm a Virgo, but that is only my sun sign, and I have it in a few other places as well. But my moon sign is Gemini, so I will resonate with probably some of the messages coming out for Gemini. And my Venus is in Libra, so I'll probably also resonate with some Libra messages. I don't have any Aquarius in my birth chart, but I'll still do a message for all zodiacs. Um, but yeah, if you want to know more about yourself, it's very empowering and it makes more sense. And the more you know about yourself, the more you can grow and heal and forgive. And I feel like it is something very important to know on the spiritual journey that we are on. So let's just go ahead and get right in. I'm going to go in order as they are in the chart. So we're starting with Gemini and moving on to Libra and then Aquarius. So thank you again for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with Gemini. All right, Gemini. We're going to be doing a reading with my numerology deck. We're just going to pull a few cards and I'll be reading from my guidebook to find out what your spirit guides need you to know on your journey. So take what resonates with you and your situation and leave what doesn't fit for whoever else may need those messages. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels, universe, God. What messages can you give the Gemini today? Anything to lead, guide, and encourage them on their soul journey? What messages can we give the Geminis today? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I do have number 16, Rebirth, coming out. Thank you, Spirit, for these clear messages. What other messages can we give to my Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? For the Gemini, I have Karmic Completion, number 10. One more card for my Gemini Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And we have the number 13, Efforts. All right, we got 16, 10, 13. October 13th could be significant for you. October 16th. These numbers may resonate with you. You could have been born on the 16th, the 10th, or the 13th of May or June. But okay, that's neither here nor there. Doesn't have to be. We're just going to go ahead and get right in and see what it is that your spirit guides want you to know. So we are starting with 16, which represents rebirth. So if you've been seeing 16 a lot, that number does have a meaning behind it. And I will go into what that is here in my little guidebook. Rebirth 16. This card indicates a time of major transition and transformation that will result in significant personal growth. By drawing this card, you have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth. where you have the opportunity to align with your higher self and the overarching principles that guide you. This is where you surrender to the changes around you and prepare to be the best you can be. You are being encouraged to trust and believe that a magical future awaits. But first, you need to let go of the old in order to experience the new. Take time to reevaluate your core values and re examine your life. Then eliminate any superficial foundations that don't align with your higher self and your dreams. This is a time to recognize and rise above any ego based thoughts and behaviors, for humility and authenticity are the keys to your success. Okay, Gemini, got to remember to be humble and authentic, true to yourself. I know it's easier said than done, as we do have a lot of Gemini in my chart, but it's not impossible. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a higher level of understanding and awareness. This transformation is inevitable. So know that this is the very exciting time, that this is a very exciting time, for you are about to become the best you can be. And that's a beautiful message. Your first affirmation of this reading, Gemini, is through personal transformation, I reach my greatest potential. One more time, Gemini, affirm. Through personal transformation, I reach my greatest potential. Moving on. So before we move on, actually, it seems like you are transforming right now in your life. You are going through a rebirth. Something may have recently ended, and you're being called to be the best that you can be, um, so that you can reach the potential that you have within you. But it's going to take a lot of effort, which also showed up. But karmic completion is what's next. This may have been the ending that you're going through at this time. And we're just going to go ahead and read from the book so we can tell you. So if you're seeing 10 a lot, something has been completed, a cycle, a lesson that you have been learning, you have finally learned, and you can move on to what's next in your life. 10, karmic completion. This card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. So, congratulations, Gemini. Whatever lesson you feel like you've been learning over and over and over again and having to go through the same situations over and over, you finally learn what the universe has been wanting you to learn, and it's time to move on. So, what's next? And yeah, we already know that we're going through a rebirth, so there's a lot going on for you right now. This card also represents the Wheel of Fortune. You've completed a cycle. Yep, that's exactly what that is. The Wheel of Fortune, where whatever goes up must come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and lows in your life. For it is in your ability to adapt to For it is in your ability to adapt that you will make your dreams come true. By stating, this too shall pass. In the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. In order to better your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that have cleared you of a karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements by continuing to face your challenges head on and treating others with love and respect. You will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. And your next affirmation, Gemini, is I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. One more time, Gemini, affirm. I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. So you're removing what didn't work for you and what was only there to teach you something, and it's time to move on to bigger and better things, and that's why you are going through this transformation and rebirth. But it looks like it's going to take some effort, so I'll be reading number 13, effort. This card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and challenges, as you are now being tested and your attitude is the key. Rather than surrender to self pity, laziness, negativity, or frustration, you must utilize your inner power, for you are stronger than you think. When the going gets tough, the tough must get going. So pull yourself together and have faith in your success. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcome you desire. Rather than succumb to quick fix solutions, shortcuts, or manipulation, you must plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that require you to put extra effort into overcoming your challenges. Never, ever give up, and your success is guaranteed. I promise you that, Gemini. Don't give up. If you just keep going and putting one foot in front of the other and knowing that whatever obstacle puts itself in your path, you just say to it, this too shall pass. And you keep on putting that effort. Success is on the way. I promise you that. All right. And your last affirmation of this reading, Gemini, is with optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. One more time, Gemini, affirm. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. So that was a beautiful reading, Gemini. I really love what came out in these messages. In these messages, it just coincides with a lot going on in my life, and maybe it coincides with a lot that is going on in your life as well. But yeah, thank you for being here, you beautiful souls. I wish you the best. And right now, I am moving on to my Libras. So, hello, Libra. If you have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this message is for you. And we'll be reading from my numerology guidance book on the number cards that we received from Spirit. So thank you again for being here, and we'll find out what your message is. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels, universe, God. What is it that the Libras need to know today? Anything to give them guidance and encouragement on their journey of the soul? For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? What messages do we have for the Libras? We've got 27, spiritual partnership. 99, compassion. more cards for my Libras. Sun, rising, Venus. One more card for the Libras. Anywhere in the birth chart of the Libras. And Libra, just a disclaimer, only take the messages that resonate with you. You know your situation better than I do. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't fit your situation. Those messages could be meant for another Libra that could also be finding this video. So stack of cards. I just need one more card. Spirit, please. Just one more. Libra. Is there another card for Libra? Because it doesn't seem like there is one that wants out. There we go. 56, relationship change. So we got spiritual partnership, compassion, and relationship change. 27, 99, and 56. So if you've been seeing those numbers, 27, 99, or 56, this is what they represent. And we're going to find out exactly from the guidebook. 27, spiritual partnership. This card indicates a time when a significant spiritual relationship is about to be forged. Perhaps it comes in the form of a friendship between like-minded souls on a similar journey toward enlightenment. Or maybe it's a master-disciplined relationship where an important individual enters your life. The saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when yours arrives, he or she will assist you in expanding your spiritual growth. During the course of this relationship, you will play the role of both teacher and student, and the wisdom gained from this experience will enhance your connection to Source. Perhaps a spiritually minded person will broaden your understanding of the divine. Maybe you become a catalyst in another spiritual journey and help that individual on his or her path. Regardless of the form this spiritual relationship takes, it will serve your greater good. So you're getting ready to meet someone that's going to teach you a lot, someone that you're going to teach a lot. You'll be learning and teaching, and it's just going to like expand your mind when it comes to spirituality. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a significant spiritual relationship. So pay attention to the speakers, teachers, and authors whose teachings you respect. Be on the lookout for people in a journey similar to your own. Embrace the opportunity to enhance your spiritual growth. And your first affirmation, Libra, is through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. One more time, Libra, affirm. Through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. So, whatever relationship is coming in for you, it's going to deepen your connection to the divine. And it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. People hear relationship and they think, oh, a couple. This relationship could be a boss, it could be a coworker, it could be a business partner, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend. You know, it does not have to be a spouse or a significant other, but it can be. So be on the lookout for that. Spirit says you'll recognize this person when you see them because they're going to remind you of you, and it's just going to feel like two peas in the pod. So beautiful, beautiful things coming. We've got 99 compassion. which is the last card of this deck. 99, compassion. This card indicates a need to be kind and compassionate toward others, especially those who extend beyond your family and circle of friends. Whether it's the ill-tempered clerk at the supermarket checkout or the homeless person on the street, you are being urged to look beyond your judgments to see what lies beneath. There's a lot of truth to the saying, don't judge a man until you walk a mile in his shoes. Or how could you possibly know the story behind another's life? And Libra, I feel like you are the most judgmental sign. I honestly do. I do have my Libra placement in Venus. And I could be judgmental as hell, especially when it comes to my love life, and that's why it's non existent. But Spirit is asking you to use compassion and like truly see someone for who they are and not just who you perceive them to be. Don't assume anyone. Don't make assumptions upon anyone because we already know what that makes you look like. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to open your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it were your own, you raise your own personal vibration and the vibration of the world. When you show kindness toward a stranger, you are living as your higher self. When you're understanding and loving, you align yourself with the divine. And I feel like Libra, sometimes we just don't want to be taken advantage of. We want to help others, but we don't want someone to ever use us for something that, we might be in need ourselves. And you're out here helping people. Make sure you're good first, 'cause you have to be good in order to help others, but don't let that keep you selfish. Like if you can't help someone and you feel Spirit wants you to help that person, then use your own spiritual discernment. But I really feel like Spirit is calling you to use compassion because it's gonna like bring you somewhere on your spiritual journey that you would have never imagined. It's gonna open up some big opportunities for you. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to show compassion toward others. As you broaden your understanding of other cultures, personalities, and points of view, you increase the potential avenues to making your dreams come true. Observation without judgment is the key to your success. So it's going to be hard, Libra. I know. Speaking as if I'm speaking to myself, it's not always easy. But remember to use compassion when it comes with dealing with others that may be put onto your path. See them for who they truly are and not for who they appear to be. Okay, your next affirmation, Libra, is I am compassionate toward others and attract the same in return. One more time, Libra, affirm I am compassionate toward others and attract the same in return. Okay, we are going to go ahead and move on to relationship change. 56. So if you've been seeing 56 a lot, you're going to have a change in your relationship. In some relationship you have going on in your life. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it could. 56, relationship change. This card indicates a time when a relationship in your life is going through a period of change. This adjustment is inevitable and necessary for the natural progression of the relationship, and the wisdom and experience gained will be of great benefit to all involved. Whether a child is leaving home, a partnership, friendship has ended, or a loved one friend, work colleague, or a neighbor is going through a change, know that you and the other person are divinely guided and protected and have the strength to carry on. This card can also indicate a positive relationship change, such as a declaration of commitment, for example, a wedding or engagement. It can also indicate a resolution of an ongoing problem or disputes. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward a change in relationship dynamics. During this period of transition, it's important to remember that as you grow and evolve, your relationships grow and evolve too. So be flexible and adaptable and know that all is well. So you might be going through adjustments, and we know that with adjustments come growing pains. But you're strong enough to withstand this. And just because you may be having difficulties or changes that are not difficult, it could be positive changes, um, it doesn't mean ending. It just means that you are growing. It means that you are evolving. And this needs to happen with your growth. Your relationships must also grow. So use compassion in your relationship. Look out for that spiritual partnership that may be coming in. Um, I feel like if you are single right now, that won't be for long. And if you are not single, I feel like your relationship is going to evolve if that relationship is meant for you to stay. If it aligns with your greater good and you can grow together, I feel like you will be stronger than ever and keep going up. Um, there may be some endings to some relationships. You may need to let go of what doesn't serve your greater good anymore, and that could be the growing pains. You may be missing someone that you didn't want to miss, and that's not easy. And my spirit is calling you to be compassionate. Because when you're compassionate to others, you get that same energy that you put out, Libra. So this was a beautiful message for you as well. I do have like some goosebumps and chills, so yeah, before I start crying, I'm going to go ahead and end this message with you, Libra. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate all the love you show me, and I'm just going to go ahead and move on. I will see y'all next time. Moving on to Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. We're going to jump in and see what your spirit guides want you to know using my numerology guidance deck and book. So I'll be reading from my guidance book and pulling about three cards for you. And we'll see what your spirit guides want you to know, Aquarius. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate all the love you showed. You are a beautiful, beautiful sign, Aquarius. Always, always be true to yourself. That is what makes you all so beautiful. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. I don't have any Aquarius in my birth chart, but I love y'all. So, I love you. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels, universe, God. What message can we give the Aquarius today? Anything to lead, guide, or encourage them on their spiritual path? Aquarius, Sun and Rising, Venus. What messages do we have for the Aquarius? Okay, I've got 7, personal growth. Aquarius, Sun and Rising, Venus. I have 81, leadership. These colors look really good together. I was a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Before Aquarius, we've got 9, completion. 7, 81, 9. So July 9th could be it could be a key date for you. Something could happen July 9th. You could have been born in the year 81, um, but not necessarily. But I feel like you are going and developing into a leader that the world needs. And there is something that is completing itself in your life. But we're going to jump right in with my guidebook and get some deeper messages from your spirit guides. So my disclaimer is only take the messages that resonate with you. Leave what doesn't fit your situation. Only you know your situation. I don't know each of you individually. I may not know you at all. So take them as they resonate. You may need to flip and swap roles as they fit your situation. Um, but yeah, these are just some encouraging messages from Spirit to you to see where we can change some things or grow some things and how we can just be better all the way around. So, 7, personal growth. 7, personal growth. This card indicates a time of significant growth and improvement when you are being encouraged to be the best you can be. This is a time to ask yourself, who am I? What do I want from my life? And what is preventing me from achieving it? When you ask yourself these questions, observe whatever comes up. Then acknowledge your mental and physical limitations, set realistic goals for overcoming them, and take the necessary steps to follow through. With desire and determination, you can reach your full potential. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to investigate anything that helps you raise your conscious awareness and enhances your self-esteem. If you, it may be a book, CD, online seminar, workshop, health program, yoga practice, or meditation. Or it may be working with an energy worker, therapist, or life coach. Whatever suits your needs. A step in this direction, regardless of what it is, will set you up for life. So I feel like you may need to focus on setting some goals so that you get to where you need to go. Maybe you felt very stagnant for a while, really stuck in the same place and cycles going over and over again. You do need to set some clear goals and use some discipline to achieve those goals. But yeah, there will be some growing pains because that's what happens when you grow, but it is for your greater good. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a time of significant growth and improvement. As you improve yourself, you improve your quality of life. As you raise awareness and align yourself with Source, this is all you need to make your dreams come true. And this is for your dreams to come true, Aquarius. So it may not feel good. You may not like the process sometimes, but we're trying to make your dreams come true. You know, we're on this journey together. And I'm just here to help you, give you the messages that Spirit needs you to know. All right, moving on. 81, representing leadership. 81 for leadership. This card indicates a time of lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. This may apply to your workplace, community, family, or circle of friends. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to have confidence in your ability to motivate and inspire those who accompany you on your path. This card also indicates a role as a leader in your field. You may choose to rise to the top of your game with your unique talents or to lovingly lead others to a new and improved way of life. Either way, it's time to step up to the plate and adopt a position of authority. For you have a natural ability to lead. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to be a compassionate leader. Remember, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above. And I can't stress that enough. As recently, I've been in the role of manager at my workplace. I've been the general manager and I've also been the assistant manager. But as a manager, just telling someone what to do and not, ever helping them or assisting them to reach their goals is kind of a horrible manager if you're just barking commands and writing people up. It's never the way I wanted to lead. I really, really hated when it came time to write people up, but I would rip up the write-ups while I'm like having one-on-ones with them or after I had a change of heart because I just wanted to help them achieve success in their position. Um, if the host was busy, I would work as the host. If I needed to jump back there and wash the dishes because my dishwasher called in, I'd jump back to the back to, wash the dishes. Or if my servers needed help running their orders, their drinks, whatever it was, I'd jump in and help. And I don't care what everyone else thought of me. I don't care if they thought, oh, she's just the buster. Oh, she's just the host. The whole time I'm the general manager, but they would never know that because I'm leading alongside those that I was working with. So I'm probably not ever going to jump on the cook line, but I'll get you whatever you need to do your job because me in the kitchen, I can cook. I can't. I just don't. After having to do it as a chore for so long, it's not really something I enjoy anymore. But anyways, like I was saying, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above. I just don't bark commands and expect it to get done without showing someone how to do it or being willing to do it alongside them, whether it's scrubbing a toilet, mopping a floor, or what have you. You got to do it with them. They're going to need your help. It's not going to run itself. Others graciously follow you when you have their best interests at heart. So know that it is safe for you to lead that way. They'll respect you. I promise you. When you get in and help them, they will respect you. They won't be, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. They're just this, they're just that. No, they're going to be like, oh, wow, my manager actually helped me. I really needed that help. I wasn't going to ask because I was scared I would be in trouble, but I jump in and help them. And we're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was going to get to them. I'm like, it's okay. I'm just helping you. And they're like, for real? Because so many people that I was working with was not used to a manager that worked alongside them. People that were just the boss and let their ego get in the way. Oh, I'm the boss, and that's why. No, no one's going to respect that. No one respects that kind of authority. So be the leader that this world needs. If you're in a position to lead, and I don't know why I went on the workplace tangent, maybe it's leadership in the workplace, but it could be leadership in your home life. It could be leadership anywhere in your life. So it doesn't have to be work. Okay, last number for you is number 9, which represents completion. 9. Completion. This card indicates a time of necessary endings and completion in preparation for new beginnings. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to let go of the old to make way for the new. This may relate to a particular mindset, behavior, friendship, job, residence, or relationship that you have outgrown. Or it could indicate the completion of a karmic lesson, period of study, or contractual obligation. Either way, this card serves as confirmation that you must move forward with confidence and courage towards bigger and better things. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are being divinely guided, accompanied, and guided. Let me read that again. I messed it up. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are being divinely accompanied and guided. This card serves as confirmation that you are definitely on the right path. So surrender yourself to the changes that are occurring, and you'll be led to where you need to be. Spend quiet time alone to connect with your inner guidance. For in the silence, you will be giving the next logical step to take. In Aquarius, if you're unsure of what is next in your life, Spirit is urging you to spend some alone time in meditation or prayer and listen to what your inner guidance is guiding you to do. There is something important you need to know, but you won't find out if you don't spend any time alone. In order to, in Aquarius, y'all like to be alone, so that's no big deal. Y'all really don't care about anybody else. Y'all are in your own little world, and you could care less. Like, you love people to be there, but if they're not, you're still gonna be thriving in your own little world. And I feel like that's why I love you, because I like to be in my own little world. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a time of endings and completion. So let go of what no longer serves you, spread your wings, and trust the divine to show you the way. So you got to put a lot of faith in the divine and know that what's next for you is going to be amazing and great, and you have successfully completed what you're walking away from. You've learned all the lessons you need to learn for this next step in your life. Your last affirmation, Aquarius, is: it is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me. One more time, Aquarius, affirm: it is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me. All right, Aquarius, I do thank you for being here. I feel like you're going to be going through a lot, but it's going to be very rewarding. Um, you've got a lot to learn and grow, but you've already learned a lot and grown a lot. And it's just going to get more beautiful from here on up. And yeah, I wish you the best. I hope this message helped you. I hope that it gives you some kind of clarity or guidance that you were looking for. But yeah, thank you again for being here, you beautiful souls. And I will see you next time. Love y'all.